Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Octopath Traveler. In the last episode, we continued on through Therion's Chapter 4, and today, we're finally gonna bring his whole tale to a close. Our equipment is all ready, and our skills have all been learned, and our party's all healed up. There's nothing left for us to do but to go trigger that cutscene and see how Therion's story comes to a close.
Found you.
The emerald and gold dragonstones.
I still don't get why Darius is after the dragonstones, though.
And we really never will know why Darius was after the dragonstones. It's never really explained.
'Cause they'll grant me an even greater power than I have now.
Darius says that, but then again, that greater power isn't ever explained. So I guess it'll remain a mystery. Either way, we finally found you.
Darius!
There's nowhere for you to run now. We've got you cornered.
Still alive, I see. I didn't think you had it in you to come this far. You must really want that bangle gone.
Yeah, but at this point, I'm pretty sure it's more than just about the bangle.
Yeah. But I'm not here for me anymore.
Exactly.
Well then, who are you here for?
How's Therion gonna take that? If he decides to tell Darius the truth, he might get ridiculed for it. Well, let's see how he takes this.
For the people who put their trust in me.
Alright, it's a risky move, but let's see how Darius takes it.
What? Those eyes. I hate those eyes. What happened to those minces I saw in Wellspring? They were broken, hopeless, defeated.
Might I point out how terrifying Darius' sprite looks in this lighting? It looks like he has nothing but a skull for a face. It looks like he doesn't even have a face. It looks like it's all just bone.
And now they look like they did all those years ago. Because people trust you?
It looks like Therion's really getting under Darius' skin. Looks like he really despises his newfound courage.
Don't make me laugh. You'll just be betrayed again.
You're right. I might.
Do you know what happens when you trust others? They see you for the knafe you are and use you all they want. That's how I got to where I am today. I used you to get what I wanted, and now I own this whole town.
Right, Lord Darius. But after you've betrayed so many people, it must get pretty damn lonely at the top.
Somebody who rules with such an iron fist must have fostered some discontent. With nobody to watch Darius' back for him, he's in a whole world of danger.
You're such a sentimental fool.
Maybe I am a fool. But trust is a sentiment I want to believe in. And it's one worth fighting for.
Alright, Therion. Let's hope if that courage is enough to get you through this fight.
You ready for this?
Alright, it's time to bring Therion's chapters to a close. Did you forget what I taught you, Therion? Trust is the first step toward betrayal. We're shadows in the night, you and I. We have nothing to gain from trust. You might be right. We're nothing but good-for-nothing thieves at the end of the day. We're parasites, stealing from others to keep ourselves going. But Darius, even bottom feeders like us can know what trust is.
Silence.
Don't preach to me, you worthless little worm.
Letting my arrow fly and
Alright, it's time to really get this fight going. The first thing we should do, as always, is open with a shackle foe.
weaken in the prey.
Let's follow that up with some hired help. That'll effectively cut our damage in half. Ugh. That won't make his attacks hurt any less, though.
Here goes
It
nothing.
looks like he just stole all our items. We can't concoct, and we can't heal people with items either. Alright. There's nothing we can do right now, item-wise, until we break Darius. So, what I'm going to do is defend with Alphen, and then I'm going to use 1,000 Spears with Orlick. Let's hope we can get all those 4 hits in. I guess not.
Bring it on.
Thankfully, we have Alphen here to help clean up a little bit. Alright, we got our items back. We're going to have to reapply Hired Help and Shackle Foe next turn. Is there anything I can do right now? Alphen can take care of healing the party. But beyond that, there doesn't look like there seems to be anything I want to do right this second. I guess we can apply an Abide, but that won't really help us, because it'll expire in 3 turns. You know what? I guess we could just attack him regularly. I know he's weak to axes, and I also know Darius is weak to daggers.
Come in, if thou darest.
The battle is truly joy.
Alright, is there anything else we can do? Again? Oh, actually, you know what? Let's apply an Empoison, now that we have all the BP we need.
A touch of venom.
There we go, that's 8 turns of poison for Darius.
Let's do this.
Let's get Hired Help out here for 9 turns of increased physical defense. Nice. Alright, let's concoct... How much health are we missing? Alright, let's get some Soothing Dust with an Essence of Grape here. This healing mist should top us up rather decently. Alright. Let's use Shackle Foe here for 8 turns of reduced physical attack. Alright, there we go. Thankfully that damage is a lot more manageable than it would be otherwise. Alright, what can I do now? Nothing much, really. Alright, looks like Therion could use some more HP, so let's use an HP creep here. It's not much, but I don't see anything else that we could do. While we're here, let's have Alphen boost his Abide, so that way in case an opportunity presents itself later on in the fight, we'll be able to take advantage of it.
Letting the hunt begin.
Alright. Let's apply a leg hole trap on Darius. That'll force him to the end of the line. We can collect from Darius, and we can also steal from him. And I want to do both of those with Therion, because generally Chapter 4 bosses have items that you won't find anywhere else. While we're waiting though, is there anything else we can do? I guess we can just keep wailing on him with our daggers. Besides that, there's not much we can do. Let's go heal Alphen. That'll top him up nicely.
Here goes nothing.
Again, not much we can do. Darius should also be weak to wind, and we could break him that way.
Like this.
But until we get enough BP to actually capitalize on these opportunities we're getting, this is more or less all for very little at the very least. I guess we could just keep reapplying Take Aim. Keep stacking those turns up while we wait for BP.
Bring it on.
Alright, let's get a Boosting Mist out here.
Try this.
There we go. We could definitely use all that BP. Alright, let's boost our Take Aim here. That'll give us 9 turns of increased accuracy and critical hit rate. Alright, let's collect from Darius. That should be quite epic, to say the least. Chapter 4 bosses have a crap ton of money. Case in point, take Darius here, who is holding 60,000 leaves! Alright, let's have Orlick fully boost and Abide here. There we go. Huh, nice dodge by Therion there.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Alright, let's steal some SP. Nice, that'll fully heal Hanan in terms of SP. Alright, let's have Alphen actually heal the party. Does the party need to be healed? Yeah, the party does need to be healed. So, I'll make a healing mist here. And then we can use first aid on Hanan later down the road.
Yes. Victory shall be mine.
Alright, let's use 1,000 spears here. Nice, looks like we've broken. Didn't even mean to.
Letting the hunt begin.
Looks like we're staying pretty well on top of this fight. While we're here, let's reapply Shackle Foe.
Weakening the prey.
Our turns are getting low.
My turn.
And you know what? Let's reapply Hired Help while we're at it.
All right.
Alright, what can Alphen do? He has a full... he has full BP. So what can we do with it? You know what? I think I'm going to reapply that in Poison. Alright, there we go. 9 turns of Poison for Darius. Alright, and like I said, I'm going to heal Haunted with a First Aid. Alright, next turn. Ugh.
My turn.
He might be severely weakened, but that doesn't mean he doesn't do 0 damage. He still does hit pretty severely, to say the least. Can we break him soon? Yeah, it looks like we all have the BP for it.
I see.
So if we use an Armor Corrosive now, we might actually be able to break
My
him.
arrow flying true.
Let's use a Leg Hold Trap on Darius. That'll buy us more time next turn.
Here goes nothing.
We don't have to worry about abiding with Alphen or Orlick, because they've already done that a couple turns ago.
How about you?
Let's take advantage of Darius's axe weakness while we can. And let's also take advantage of those dagger
I
weaknesses.
appreciate it. Really.
Letting my arrow fly.
Alright, looks like we are all set to unleash hell on Darius next turn. At least, assuming Orlick doesn't miss. Let's hope it doesn't with that increased accuracy. Alright, there we go.
How about you?
Alright, it's time for an all-out attack. Let's open with a Brand's Thunder.
Havoc upon thee!
18,000 damage. Looks like that was a critical hit.
Are you?
Let's use Eber's Reckoning next. Another 10,000 damage. Let's use another Brand's Thunder with Alphen. Huh! Looks like Alphen's gonna need surpassing power himself pretty soon. And last but not least, let's finish off with Eber's Reckoning with Haunted.
Ever helping us.
Another 10,000 damage on him. Looks like the entire party's gonna need surpassing power pretty soon. You were always so confident in yourself, Therion. But for all your skills, there is always someone making more. I suppose that's the price of having a soft heart.
I see.
I guess the rich and hard-hearted made better company than I did.
Truth is,
You know I can't hold a candle to your skills as a tea leaf. So I had to do whatever it took to survive. Looks like he's closed off his weakness to axes. Now he's only weak to daggers and wind.
this
I can't lose. Not to a naif like you.
That's enough.
The naif is you, Darius. Me?
Yes.
You lived in fear of being betrayed, so you were always the betrayer. You were too afraid to trust others.
Shut up!
I'm not afraid! I used you and disposed of you because I knew I could do it Jack Jones. I don't need anyone, and I don't need you!
Letting the hunt begin.
Huh. Looks like Darius is really losing it over here. Alphen could definitely take a turn to heal the party. We are missing about half of our HP across the board. Let's use Steel SP. That'll top Haunted up nicely.
Victory shall be mine.
What else can we do? Looks like we're going to need to apply Shackle Foe next turn. And also Hired Help. Our defense is going to expire at the same time. Huh. We might be in a bit of a pickle here. What can we do? Alphen can take care of healing the party,
think not.
so I guess we'll defend with Orlick. Let's top up Therion's SP with a Steel SP on his part.
Here we go.
And let's concoct a Grapewood Panacea. There we go. 3,000 HP and we're all full.
The battle is truly joined.
Alright, what should we do? We don't have defense, we don't have increased physical defense. And we don't have Shackle Foe active either. Both of those expired, so I'm going to boost Orlick's defense, just in case he decides to pull anything
I
funny.
think not.
Oh, that hurts!
Here goes nothing.
Especially without all those buffs. Alright, let's give Therion some more BP here.
Try this.
Just so we can take... Oh, I did not mean to do that. Oh, Christ. Oh, that was a mistake. Alright. Is there any way we could make it out of this? It's going to be risky, but let's use a healing Great Bunch. Oh, I hope that's going to be enough. Darius let out a battle cry. That'll increase his actions per turn from 2 to 3. Damn, I should have broken him when I had the chance. Can't believe I accidentally used a healing balm. Alright, while we're here though, let's use Leg Hold Trap on him. We should be able to break him next turn anyhow.
The hunt beginning.
Alright, steal SP once more.
The battle is truly joined.
Too bad Olberic's defense wasn't able to do anything. I guess we can take this opportunity to abide with Olberic. And then Therion can use this chance to steal from Darius.
What's yours is mine.
We stole some red apples. Nice.
Letting the hunt beginning.
Alright, let's use Steel SP to break Darius. While we're here, let's abide with Alphen. Actually, you know what? Instead of abiding... Actually, you know what? Never mind. Let's just abide with Alphen. Alright, patience kicking in. That's actually just what I wanted. Let's reapply our take aim here.
Have at you.
Alright, looks like Alphen and Therion are the only ones who are going to be able to do any real damage here. So I'm going to give Therion some BP here with an Energizing Pomegranate L.
Use this.
There we go. Probably
My arrow flies.
probably one of the few times you'll ever see me using an item like that. Alright, let's have Haunted. Actually, you know what? I don't think we'll be able to... No, actually, we might be able to finish him off. Do I want to take that risk? I really don't.
Holding back nothing.
So, should we go for an Eber's Reckoning? Or an Armor Corrosive? Oh, I've got myself into a very sticky situation now, haven't I? You know what? I'm going to play it really safe. Let's use Shackle Foe, and then let's follow up with Hired Help.
I'm ready. Are you? Someone's
Let's get that defense
Here we go.
and Shackle Foe back up. And
Let's get
Alphen
down to work.
can finish off with the Brand's Thunder.
I feel a storm coming.
9,999, but it looks like he's still standing. Straightens his posture. He's going to use Sweep on us. Thankfully, the damage is now much more manageable. Will-O-Wisp! Oh, that really, really hurts!
What next?
2,000 damage and Olberic is hanging on by a thread. If that was anybody else in the party, they surely would have died.
my turn.
But at least we lived, for the most part.
I appreciate it. Really.
We should be able to break Olberic, and then, not Olberic. We should be able to break Darius in the next 2 turns if we need to once more. Alright. Looks like Olberic's going to need some massive healing. So, I'm going to give him one of my refreshing jams. That'll fully heal his HP and SP. There we go.
Now then.
And Olberic can clean up our healing process with a Healing Great Bunch. There we go. We are more or less fully back up to speed. 47 SP stolen, although it doesn't really matter because both Hana and Therion are full on SP anyway.
I appreciate it. Really.
Alright,
Victory shall be mine.
let's abide with Olberic. And let's follow up with an abide from Alphen.
I'll save my strength. Here we go.
We don't have all the buffs I want to have on right now, but we gotta take action now. Let's use Brand's Thunder.
I feel a storm coming.
Alright, another 10,000 damage, and Darius is out of here. We got a crap ton of cash, and it looks like Hana is going to level up to level 46. Nice, and we get another red apple for our troubles. So that should give us about 3 red apples, if I'm not mistaken.
So, it's finally over.
It sure is. Therion's story was long and hard fought, but looks like it's finally coming to an end.
Looks like it, partner. What was it that you wanted? Did you get it? After you betrayed me?
You're so predictable, Therion. I wanted to see the view from the top, and I would have stepped on anyone to get ahead. It was fine if nobody believed in me. As long as I could keep climbing, I didn't need anybody else. I'll be at the top. Me!
Huh, looks like Darius managed to live through that.
Farewell, partner.
I wonder what'll become of Darius after this.
Damn it. Who cares about the stones? I have money. I can start over somewhere else. You there! Help me carry this gold! This, and this, and this! All of it! It's all mine! You traitors!
Traitors! That requires loyalty first. We're only here for your money.
Huh. I guess it is true what Therion said. It does get pretty damn lonely at the top.
Exactly. Gareth was probably the only one who gave a damn about you.
Look at all this money! And it's all ours now!
Someone help me.
I don't think anybody's going to be coming for Darius anymore.
Partner, please.
And I think that's the last we'll see of Darius. But meanwhile, back in Boulderfall,
Heathcote! Mr. Therion!
I wonder why Cordelia insists on calling him Mr. Therion. Is that his last name? Does he have a first name?
In the flesh.
I'm getting too old for adventures like this. Perhaps it's time I started acting my age.
I'm so happy to see you back safely.
I apologize if I made you worry.
I'm glad we made it back safe. Christ, Ulbrich suffered a pretty big hit back there, especially with Will-O-Wisp.
You even had me worried, old man.
Pardon?
It's nothing. More importantly, here are the dragonstones. Don't lose them this time.
I can't thank you enough.
Looks like
Your
all the
promise has been
dragonstones are
fulfilled.
back safe and sound.
I shall remove the ban now. Heathcote, the key, please.
A key won't be necessary, milady.
What do you mean?
The lock has already been undone.
What?
He's right.
Well, I'll be damned.
But when?
And it looks like Therion's sprite changed too. You don't see the bangle on his arm anymore. Too bad the game doesn't really give you options if you want to switch back to the old sprite. I think it's stuck like that for now. Or like forever, essentially.
I discreetly unlocked it when you first suggested it.
Christ, when was that? After chapter 2? Or, yeah, after chapter 2
That
or
was
3?
ages ago.
Must have been after chapter 2. Christ, way back after we defeated Orlick. Man, that feels like
Therion.
ages ago.
Did you know it was unlocked the whole time?
Did he know it was unlocked the whole time? He acted pretty surprised.
Would it matter at this point?
But if he did know it was unlocked the whole time, that does speak quite a bit to his character.
So, tell me what's so special about these stones.
Yeah, seriously, I'm itching to find out myself.
Darius said they could grant him some great power.
Well,
Allow me to answer in your stead, Miss Ravis.
I guess Heathcote knows the lore?
The dragonstones are the keys to unlocking the Gate of Finis.
What the hell's the Gate of Finis?
And that is...
Yeah, go on.
A gate that, if opened, can change this very world. Or so the legends say.
Alright, but if it's only in legend, does that mean the gate even exists? But then again, if the dragonstones exist, then surely the gate must as well.
It may sound like a mere fairy tale, and yet...
Darius believed it. Do you think the dragonstones granted Darius the power to rule all those thieves?
Do they have power individually? Or are the dragonstones only powerful when they're all gathered together like that?
I cannot say for sure, but whether or not its power or the gate exists, the Ravis family has been the guardians of these stones for generations.
I wonder how the Ravis family managed to get these stones in the first place.
It's a great story and everything, Heathcote. It's got nothing to do with me.
Of course it doesn't. Your promise to the Ravis family has been fulfilled.
Mr. Therion,
Well, I guess this is goodbye.
Oh, that's pretty abrupt.
Mr. Therion,
Can't you just let me walk away in silence for once? Or is there something else you need me to do?
Christ, I've never heard Therion so exasperated. What the hell's gotten into him?
no, of course not.
Or maybe he just hates really emotional moments.
She simply came to see you off.
You don't need to do that.
I understand, but I just had to this time. You left before I could properly thank you. Without you, who knows what would have befallen my family's heirlooms? But you risked your life to see them restored, and for that, you have my eternal gratitude.
I don't need thanks. Like I said, I was just fulfilling my half of a deal.
It was some deal, I must say. Christ, this thing took us halfway across. It took us all the way across the entire continent. It took us all the way from Wellspring in the Sunlands to Northreach in the Frostlands. We literally crossed the entire continent to get this damn thing done.
Even still, the fact that you helped me is undeniable.
If you insist.
Where will you go?
Wherever my feet take me.
So it's a wanderer's life for you then?
More or less.
I wish you a safe journey, Mr. Therion. Farewell.
Cordelia. Thank you.
And off he goes. And that's the end of Therion's entire story. It's been quite a journey, hasn't it? First with Orlick in the Flatlands, and then Gareth in the Sunlands, and it all ended off with Darius up in the Frostlands. I must say, though, it's been one hell of a ride, and I loved every minute of it. Regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Octopath Traveler, and I hope you'll stay tuned for the next one, when we will go all the way to Orwell in the Clifflands to go finish off Alphen's story and go start his chapter 4. Until then, though, I hope you guys have a great day and take care.